hard work. It means playing fair. To strive for personal gain is not evil. We have to support ourselves. I have a baby. We have to strive for personal gain. But as UPMIN graduates, we must have vision which is not limited beyond ourselves. Here lies service. When we strive to imbibe serving the people, is it a worry-free life? Are we always happy? Will it not cause us pain? When you look at the oblation, it is naked. And the inspiration was the revolution. So my question is this: how come not make the oblation fully armed? Because he is going to a warfare. In my opinion, the oblation is naked, stripped off of selfishness, showing the world one's skills and gifts, including lessons from hurts and pains, a distinct symbol of offering oneself to the people. In the same vein, when we serve the people, this doesn't immune us from pain. There will be rejection, there will be abandonment, and there will be other kinds of disillusionment and pain. When you go out to the world, there will be no yardstick of serving the people. It's just within this campus. So I want you to drown the voices which tell you not to do so. Drown these voices with all your strength. So the question is, where do we draw strength? Let us draw strength from each other. We do not fight each other. This university is not the battlefield. The battlefield is the real world. Inside this campus must be the epitome of unity in diversity, respect for each other's gifts. We must draw strength from our loved ones. More importantly, we draw strength from the people, most especially the vulnerable sectors. In the next few years, you will experience convenience, comfort, because you will be working. But I want to remind you that there will always be vulnerable sectors. We have very limited resources in government, so to speak. So social services are prioritized to vulnerable sectors. When one is vulnerable, one is susceptible to physical pain, attack, emotional harm. Vulnerable sectors deserve prioritization and attention from government. Any among you here part of the vulnerable sectors? Any among you? No? Why does the government allocate a certain budget for your education? Your education entails 151,000 per year. Your tuition ranges from 0 to a maximum of 16,000 for 18 units a semester. The maximum tuition is about 32,000 per year. Hence, the subsidy is around 120,000 a year for those paying full tuition. What makes you so special? Why is the government, with all its frailties, investing in you? What did the government see in you? They say education is an equalizer. I say a UP education is the greatest equalizer. You know why? Rich, middle class, or poor, you can avail of UP education as long as you pass the UPCAT. The government invested in you because after passing the UPCAT, they saw that you have the intellect, the bundle of skills and talents, the passion and ideals that you can be the force for good. Private donors from other countries, government, before they pour money to non-government organizations or to projects, they always conduct a risk analysis. Is this worth the investment? Are you worth the investment? And when I say investment, I do not only mean tax cuts from wealthy people. These are tax cuts from minimum wage employees. Are you worthy of their tax cuts? I sincerely hope that as UP graduates, we are worth the financial investment. Like many UP graduates, I still find myself in mazes and crossroads. When in that space, I remind myself of what Mohandas Gandhi considered the crucible test. A crucible is a vessel which can withstand high temperatures. This is what Mohandas Gandhi said. I will give you a talisman. Whenever you are in doubt or when the self becomes too much with you, apply the following tests. Recall the face of the poorest and weakest man you have seen and ask yourself if the step you contemplate is going to be of any use to him. Will he gain anything by it? Will it restore him to a control over his own life and destiny? Then you will find your doubt and yourself melting away. In the past few days, I have been visiting the evacuation centers. Do you know we have evacuation centers in Davao? Not Zamboanga. So for our guests' knowledge, a fire raged in Mini Forest, District C in Davao City. And many of the families' households are currently in Magsaysay Park and in some public schools. There are a lot of babies there. They're quite sick. In fact, the last count of mortality has reached 5. Now, I saw a baby. The baby's name is Randall. He has hydrocephalus. When you look at Randall, you feel pity. And of course, you are shocked because his mom didn't bring him to the health center for any immunization. He's already 8 months and he has hydrocephalus. When people look at Randall, do they see this is the hope of the country? Or do they say, Randall, what is his lifespan? Does he have a future? Will he go to UP? I don't know. But again, we go back to the point that you are here, the government invested in you, you have worked hard, but we always go back to the root of all of this. We have to serve the people. And unlike Randall, where our future is bleak, your future is so bright because you are willing to fight for that future. UP Mindanao class of 2014, serve the people. Wherever you will be all there, serve the people. What makes you unique is that you are not only UP graduates, you are UP Mindanao graduates. Mindanao has challenges distinct from Luzon and Visayas. That makes you distinct. Serve because you are expected to serve. Serve because it is embedded in you. Serve because, like me, there is really no other way to live. Good morning.
UP Mindanao would like to give this token of appreciation to our commencement speaker this year. It reads, University of the Philippines, Mindanao presents the Certificate of Appreciation to Diane Aimee V. Mabunga Rodriguez in acknowledgement of and in deep gratitude for gracing this occasion and for sharing words of wisdom and inspiration as commencement speaker. Given during the 17th Commencement exercises, UP Mindanao, Mintal, Davao City, this 23rd day of April 2014. Signed, the Chancellor.
Chancellor Concepcion, buong karangalan kong inihaharap sa inyo ang 71 na magtatapos sa Bachelor of Arts in Anthropology, Bachelor of Arts in Communication Arts, Bachelor of Arts in English at Bachelor of Arts a Bachelor of Science